I'm really excited about taking a 12-day drive to see Ireland, Wales, and England. We could start out by landing in London and, of course, maybe stay in Brighton for a few days just to get adjusted to the time change. While we're there, I know there's a lot of things that we could do. I'm sure you know plenty of places to go. But I was thinking maybe the Brighton Art Museum. There's another place, the Preston Manor, that looks like it might be interesting. Oh, yeah, the Galloping Gardener. There's a house there. Apparently the Galloping Gardener lived there. We could head out to Stonehenge. I think that might be really interesting. I don't know if you saw it when you were there, but I'd sure like to see that. Then we'll go on to Salisbury, and there's a really magnificent cathedral there that we can check out. It's supposed to be a good spot to look. And also they have the Georgian Baths, those famous Roman ruins. That's where they're located. And then we can do all of this in one day, really. Then we can stay overnight in Bristol, where John Cabot set sail to discover America in 1497. I think that would be really interesting. Then we'd be right at the point where we can cross into Wales and go to Cardiff, which is the capital of Wales. See Cardiff Castle. Oh, by the way, we can also rent a little cottage there for $83 a night. It's a one-bedroom, but it's a cottage. There's a picture of it there. Then we can go through they've got a lot of dairy farms there in a town called Pembroke. So on the way to Pembroke, we could see the scenery. I don't know what kind of, they probably have Guernsey cows or something, I'm not sure. We could stop and see the Green Bridge, which is in Pembroke, Wales. This whole coastline is beautiful, isn't it? Anyhow, that's where we catch the ferry across St. George's Channel to Ireland. Once we get into Ireland, we'd stop at Waterford for a tour of the Waterford China Factory. I think you'd really enjoy that. It doesn't take long, but it's really fascinating to watch them. You can see them go from beginning to end to make a goblet or glass, whatever they're doing. Then we'd go to Blarney and check out the Blarney Stone. I kissed it, obviously. It's a castle, and I think it's interesting. Another beautiful place to go is Killarney. Killarney. I've been there. I've got a picture of me standing in this town. This is what Killarney looks like downtown. It's a neat little village. From Killarney, you're just a few minutes from Killarney Midtown to the ocean, and it's, again, you know, it's just, the views are just gorgeous. Okay, then from Killarney, probably on a different day, it's a very exciting drive along the Ring of Kerry. This is a picture here. There's just spectacular skiscapes, mountains, vegetation, just anything you can think of. But look at this beautiful, beautiful photograph. And here's another one, and here's a sort of the countryside. It's just magnificent. You can't imagine how beautiful it is up there. Oh, then we'd go on and stop at Adare. Now, Adare is kind of known for their thatched cottages. Here's a picture of one of them. Here's another one. Look at that little cart. Looks like it's a milkman's cart, doesn't it? Probably is. And here, by the way, is a hotel in Adare. How does that grab you? That's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at those grounds. And this is a room in that hotel. Talk about deco. I don't know what kind of deco that is, but you probably do. Oh yes, and then from Adare, it's not that far to Limerick. Limerick is another one of those lovely places to go. Then we'd leave Ireland and cross the Irish Sea to Wales, arriving in Holyhead on the Wales island of Anglesey, and drive through the Snowdon National Park. Some beautiful views there. Oh, look at that. My goodness. And here's another gorgeous view. Then we drive on to Lagalen. That's the home of the annual competition for poets and musicians. Does that sound exciting? Anyhow, this is a picture of it, that town. We'd spend the night in Wrexham before traveling south to England. And, on the way, stop at Shakespeare's Stratford-upon-Avon and take photographs of Anne Hathaway's cottage. Here it is. Gorgeous, huh? And after that, we'd return to London for a final day or two and then take the ferry over to Cork, where we're going to bask in the peace of Kinsale, till the mood strikes us to take a day trip here and there and out to the back and beyond.